Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmick. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that each and every one of you are here. So, I do have my personal readings available in the community section of the channel page. So, if you're interested in those, definitely go check them out. And thank you so much for your donations. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel, and I'm just so grateful. So, thank you. With that, we are going to get into a collective message today. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. And what does the collective need to hear today? Spirit. We are actually doing a spread that came with this deck. So this is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is by Danielle Knoll. We're going to do a Soul Whispers spread. So the first card is what your soul wants you to know. And the second one is grounded action. Okay. Right there. Oh, snap. All right. So trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay. So I'm definitely picking up this energy. So what this is this is really talking about trusting the timing of your awakening, trusting the timing of your realization of like your life purpose. Trust the timing of the realization of what you want to do to share your gifts with the world, and trust the timing with when your gifts turn on and when they amplify and when they get stronger and when other ones, it's normal when we go through this process to have certain gifts like expand and then other gifts kind of like quiet almost a little bit, and then that one amplifies more and then the other ones kind of get a little bit quieter. It's like this fine tuning process where it's like this one goes up and then this one kind of balances and then they kind of go up, and it's this like fine tuning process that's happening right now. And the message here is to trust this timing, trust this process, and know that it's all happening in perfect timing. You didn't miss the boat. You aren't, um, for instance, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and then you've got the thoughts of like, well, there's so many people out there already and I missed the boat to jump on that bandwagon. Like you get that, you're getting that inspiration now because now is the time. So yeah, really, really soften up on yourself a little bit and know that you are exactly where you need to be. And the timing is perfect. There's a perfect reason for why you are where you are at the time you are there. So just trust it and trust in the wisdom of your soul. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. Trust in the wisdom of your soul as well. You woke up at a certain time because that's your soul calling. Or for some of you, you're going through that awakening now because this one is the action your soul is guiding you to take, which is the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And so, yeah. Yeah, I'm picking up there's quite a few different timelines that I'm picking up. So for some of you, I am picking up that you are going through the awakening process right now, like that initial phase of awakening. And with that, trust yourself. And okay, I'm being guided to share this, and it feels a little random, but somebody needs to hear it right now, wants to hear it. So we are taught in our society to give our power away to everybody. Give your power away to doctors, give your power away to people in authority, to your parents, to teachers, to lawmakers to politicians. We're taught to give our power away. And part of the awakening process is to pull that power back, and not in an ego way, not in a like a, ego trip, narcissistic kind of way, in a way that's like, wait a minute, I am a powerful, sovereign creator being that came here to have a human experience. And I have innate soul knowledge that knows what is best for me. Um, so that could be part of the phase that you're at right now. And with that, the message is to just continue to trust yourself, keep trusting yourself. And, if you quote unquote make a mistake, you learn from it and then you just keep going, right? Trust yourself, trust the process, and trust in the part of you that is, your higher self. That's that soul spark. And you could be really getting in touch with that part of yourself as well. And maybe you're getting in touch. For some of you, what I'm picking up is you've been on the awakening journey for a while, and you're going through that spiral process where it's like you go through the awakening and then you come back around, and then you've got like a little dark night of the soul or a big dark night of the soul, and then you go around and then you go deeper and a layer deeper and a layer deeper. And so what I'm picking up right now is that you're going through another like major activation. And so something else to kind of keep in mind, if you had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening and that was a huge part of your initial awakening, sometimes when it goes back around in that spiral fashion, you can have other spontaneous activations like that. So just remember that it's not like a one-time only thing. And so if you find yourself going through another spontaneous awakening, but on a deeper level, at this point, you've gained enough wisdom to allow yourself the time and the space that you need to rest and to integrate that energy, because there comes a certain point when you're just not able to do, and you have to just be for a little bit. You have to be a human being and allow yourself to be, and pull out of that do energy, because you are really um you're integrating a lot, and you're going through another massive awakening. And allow yourself to fine tune to all of that again. And that's something, especially, if you've been on this journey for a while, sometimes we forget because it feels like, oh well, that was early on in my awakening and so I'm past that now. Well, we come back around to a lot of those things to go even deeper. And so just understand that if all of a sudden it's like, well, I thought I already went through this, you did, and now you're going deeper. Um, and so now, because you have gained the wisdom of being on this path for some time, give yourself that space and that time and that rest and that self-care and that self-love that is necessary to go through this next level of major transformation. Um, yeah, that's really the message coming through here. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm being told to read a little bit out of the book. So apparently more wants to come through. Blue flame. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the activation. And you can just open up yourself, open up your heart space to allow this activation in, or you can repeat after me if you're feeling called to do so. If not, you don't have to allow it. That is totally your choice. All right. So it says place the card on the portal of your heart, and you can even put your hands on your heart if you want to do it with me. Okay. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. All right, that's awesome. Thank you, Spirit. That was good. All right, so this is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions, and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's just confirmation on, what I was really picking up from this energy. And so whichever part of the awakening phase that you're on right now, you're in. One thing's for sure. If you're here still listening to this message, you are in a deep period of transformation. You are in a period of completely, this is when you go in the cocoon and you come out and nothing is the same. Like this is one of those energies where it's so big that you don't come out of it unchanged. And so just allow yourself to understand consciously the intense, huge process that you're going through and really give yourself love and compassion in the space to move through this. And again, I always talk about pen to paper. I just think it's a great thing. Um really take some time if you haven't been and document what you're going through because I can assure you when you go a little further down the journey, having that written account to look back on is really it can be very healing, and it can also be reminders of, like, oh, I remember that. Oh yeah, we've been through this before. And then you can also write down certain things, like maybe you're doing Epsom salt baths, and that's really helping and that's really helping. Maybe you're working with aromatherapy, and so you're using essential oils or something of that nature, and that's really helping, and write that down. Maybe you're drinking a certain tea, maybe you're taking certain supplements. Whatever you're doing to support yourself, your body, your energy through this experience. Maybe you're getting Reiki healing done. Maybe you're um doing yoga, doing certain meditations. When you write all that down, then when you go back, if you go through, well, when you go through a process similar, you can be like, oh yeah, this is what worked really well. Let me try that again. Um, and so that's also a really good, you know, reason to write the stuff down if you haven't been. Um, and I get to take my own advice because I phase in and out of that where I'm like, oh, I should write this down. And then I don't. And then I kick myself later for not writing it down. And then, and then I'll go on like a thing where I write it down every day for a while. And so, it's again with that spiral, like it's a process, it's a journey, and it ebb and flows. And so that's part of it too, is like if and okay, that's why that came up. If you're beating yourself up mentally for whatever it is, spirit's saying to soften up on yourself and be kinder to yourself and just go with it. And, sometimes when we're in our human form, we're like, we need to have the perfect morning routine and the perfect daily routine and the perfect evening routine and do all these things and meditate and blah, and all. And it's great and it's wonderful and it's good to do that. And also, if you are not doing that at this time and, like it flows. And so sometimes there's going to be phases, especially on the awakening journey, where like it's a thing to go through the bare minimum of the daily tasks that are required of you because your body's just going through so much energetically. And then, the best thing we can do is just to support support ourselves, support your body, support your energy. And so if you can, go get some Reiki sessions, check that out. If you, definitely look into like, good supplements. You can look into, different teas and those natural remedies and things like that that support your body while it's going through this massive ascension and upgrade. That is just going to help the process along to where it will be a little bit faster and definitely a lot smoother, and it won't be so, rocky. Um, and again, the biggest thing that I'm really picking up is just to go easy on yourself and show yourself more of that loving and compassionate side than you have been lately. And so that's also a message for somebody as well. So, yep. And I'm definitely picking up a very heart opening energy that's going on right now. I'm feeling a lot of like heart space energy. It's like yeah, it's kind of hard to term, but if you've gone through a heart chakra activation or opening of some sort, it's definitely that feeling. It's that sometimes you can get, okay, so I'm being told to give some examples of what it can feel like when you're going through a heart chakra activation, upgrade, or opening. So sometimes you can get it can feel like palpitations. With this, definitely, check with your doctor, make sure it's not anything medical. Um if not, it can be a heart chakra opening or upgrade or clearing. And you can get like it kind of feels like palpitations. Your heart can be a little bit irregular randomly, but again, there's no like, it's not a medical thing. And so just definitely, anytime I talk about symptoms of that nature, make sure, do your due diligence. I'm not giving medical advice. Um, you can have, it's a heat sometimes, like it can feel hot. You can just feel like energy pulsing. You can get energy or sore in your back, like kind of underneath the shoulder blades, like underneath and in the middle of your back, underneath your shoulder blades in the middle of your back. You'll get energy there too. So you sometimes you can actually feel like tingle energy going up and down your spine right there. If it's going up and down your entire spine, that's more of like the actual Kundalini energy. This is more of the heart chakra energy. Um, and your heart chakra is a portal as well. And so like it's a big space. Um, yeah, you can get like that. Yeah, yeah, it's just it's an energy thing. It's expansive. Um, so that was a little bit random. I don't know who needed to hear that, but hopefully that helps. Um, anything else that wants to come through right now, Spirit? Have fun with it. Enjoy it. If you're getting like third eye visuals and and all of that, like just enjoy the ride, have fun with it. Um, something that's fun is if you like draw some of the symbols and shapes or, whatever you're seeing in your third eye, if you can draw that out or just kind of color with those colors, something of that nature. And just mainly just have fun with it and just allow. Just allow it to happen and support your body in the best way possible, and ask to be led to what will help your body and support yourself and your energy the most. And you'll start to get signs and synchronicities. You'll start to see things. You'll start to hear about things. And then you can look into them for yourself and, see if that's going to be beneficial for you. So, alrighty. Well, I kind of went into like a weird trance kind of energy there for a minute. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull my energy back a little bit. Alrighty. Anything else wants to come through about this, Spirit? Nope. Just trust the timing. Alrighty. Okay. Well, with that, I hope that this helps. Um, if this is your energy, definitely let me know in the comments below. You can also claim this energy in the comments and affirm them, and affirm it. If you like this message, you can hit that like button. And if you would like to see more content from me, you can hit that subscribe button. It is free, it doesn't cost anything. And I will see you on the next message. Bye.